Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Ladies and gentlemen, on my channel, I'm always telling you guys, live an active lifestyle, make smart nutritional choices, fight against the laziness. And I've always told you guys to move more and sit less. And the key is at work, ladies and gentlemen. You do not have to be lazy at work. You don't have to be lazy at work. Now, many of us work jobs where we're sitting down all day. And I've told you guys about this. You're literally sitting all day, not even at work. You drive to work, you're sitting, right? You go to work, you sit some more, you drive home, you're sitting down again. And then a lot of us come home from work, and what do? We sit on the couch, and literally we've been sitting all day. We did not move. We didn't fight against the laziness. And we were being lazy at work when we don't have to. Now, some of us work jobs where we're constantly on our feet, we're constantly moving around. And this is great for a lot of us. Some of us don't get much activity outside of work. And there are many of us who get no activity, and neither do you get any activity at work. So you're living that sedentary lifestyle. But even if you have a job where you're on your feet or you're doing manual labor work and you're working with your hands and things of that nature, the key is about the heart rate, ladies and gentlemen. It's not always necessarily about how active we are, but also about the heart rate. So we need to get our heart rate up. And I've talked about this many times on my channel. You must always try to get your heart rate pumping. Get the heart rate up into that red zone. So just because you work a manual labor job or you're on your feet all day at work, it doesn't necessarily mean that you've been getting your heart rate up throughout the day. And that's really what you want to think about doing. That's how you become fit, ladies and gentlemen, is working that heart muscle. Remember, the heart is a muscle. Don't always focus on the show muscles, but focus on the heart muscle. So when we talk about not being lazy at work, you must fight against that laziness. If you're working in an office, you're sitting down at the desk, I told you guys, try to get up every 20, 30 minutes. Maybe do some squats at your desk. Maybe do some jumping jacks at your desk. It don't have to be anything crazy. You just want to break up the monotony, right, of that sedentariness. That consistent sitting is not good. Sitting for hours and hours at a time is very bad, ladies and gentlemen. It's actually worse than you think. You know, they used to say some years back, and I've talked about this on my channel, sitting is the new smoking. And that was a slogan some years back. And it's true, ladies and gentlemen. We are sitting ourselves to an early grave. So fight against the laziness at work. I've told you guys, I work a security job at a school. And I could literally sit all day if I wanted to. I could plop my butt in that chair and I could sit all day. But number one, how can I really be doing a good job at security if I'm sitting down all day? But number two is also, why would I sit all day? I choose not to do that. So you have to choose to make these decisions, ladies and gentlemen. That has nothing to do with your genetics or anything like that. It has to do with you, yourself, making that decision, making that choice. So I choose not to sit all day. Now, are there times in the day that I might sit down for a couple minutes here and there? Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. It's good. You don't want to be on your feet all day too much. That's also not good. But the sitting is bad. So I choose not to do these things. And many of us have those same decisions. We could choose to get up every once in a while, maybe walk around the office, walk around your job, whatever the case may be. I've told you, you could park further away from work. So you have to walk further in. These are all options that you have that you can choose. Remember, I told you guys about taking the stairs versus the elevator. That's a choice, ladies and gentlemen. You have to choose to make that, right? Or that's your choice to make. So it's up to you. You do not have to be lazy at work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have to do a full-blown workout at the job. But like I said, get up every once in a while. Break up the sedentariness. Break up that sitting down, the routine that you have. You got to break free of the routine. Change it up because some of your doing is not working. So don't be lazy at work, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, it's a choice that you have to make to do these things. Choose not to be lazy. Remember, just because you have an active job or a manual labor job or a job where you're not lazy, think about your heart rate throughout the day. Are you getting your heart rate up ever throughout the day, throughout the week? Are you getting your heart rate up? Are you keeping that heart strong? Are you getting used to that feeling? I've told you, I've trained people and I've worked out with people and they haven't exercised in a long time or ever. And the first chance or the first time they start getting their heart going, they start to get nervous. They think something's wrong. They've never felt their heart get like that and the beating feeling. And they're like, oh my God, I think I'm having a heart attack. People start to panic. And I tell them, you're fine. That's your heart working. It's supposed to do that. Your heart's supposed to beat. You want it beating strong. So you have to get the heart rate up. The only way you're going to get the heart rate up is if you're keeping that intensity and you're going hard. Remember, you don't need a long time. 30 minutes of intense workout is all you need to get that heart rate up in the red zone. Remember, 220 minus your age. That's your target max heart rate. That's where you want to try to get to, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you stay fit. That's how you stay healthy. So remember, don't be lazy at work. Choose not to do these things. Move more and sit less.